From giant Teapot to Kpop demon hunters. Miss Universe 2025 National Costume Highlights. Manila, Philippines. Cultural references dominated the runway of the Miss Universe 2025 National Costume Competition as delegates wore outfits paying tribute to their respective nations. The showcase took place at Thailand's Impact Challenger Hall on November 19 hours before the preliminary competition and 2 days before the coronation. Miss Universe 2022 Bonnie Gabriel, the competition's first Filipino-American winner, took solo charge of hosting duties for the afternoon. Filipinos waited attentively for the national costume of Atisa Manalo, an outfit designer Mac Tumang named Festejada, or the Queen of Philippine Festivals. The costume captured the spiritual elements of fiestas in the Philippines, from Baguio's Panibanga Festival to the Pahias Festival of Lupin, in Atisa's home province, Quezon. Related, Miss Universe 2025. Atisa Manalo is Fiesta Queen at National Costume Competition. Atisa is not the only Filipina competing this year. Donna's Andromeda O. Sam Peters is part Filipino from her mother's side and wore a simple butterfly costume bearing the Ghanaian flag's colors. In fact, several other delegates wore simple yet striking outfits, such as Australia's Lexi Brandt, with gown inspired by the Uluru, France's Eve Gilles inspired by Joan of Arc, and the salmon costume of Norway's Leonora Lisklimp Rodland. Sri Lanka's Lihasha White caught the attention of many, being inside a giant teapot as a reference to Ceylon tea. Internet favorite Huong Giang Nguyen of Vietnam was striking in a simple white dress as she pushed a bicycle. Coincidentally, both Malachi Bao of the Bahamas and Adia Srivastava of Ireland went as pirates, the latter paying homage to Grace O'Malley, the legendary pirate queen. Among those who looked to cultural inspirations were Bolivia's Jessica Hauserman, Iraq's Hanan al-Qureshi, Laos' Latana Munvile, and Korea's Lee Soo-ying, the latter in a modern hanbok inspired by hit animated movie Kpop Demon Hunters. Belize's Isabella Zabani was distinct in her toucan costume. Dominican Republic's Jennifer Ventura was lovely in an outfit inspired by her national flower, the Bea-hind rose. And Canada's Jamie Vandenberg fused a monarch butterfly with the iconic maple leaf. The costume by Abigail Sturgeon of New Zealand, inspired by Lake Tekapo, was made out of recycled plastics from top to bottom. On the religious front, Brazil's Gabriela Lacerda mirrored her country's patron, the Our Lady of Aparecida, in honor of the Mother Mary, while India's Manika Vishwakarma was divine in gold, referencing Buddha achieving enlightenment. However, it was this year's frontrunners that had everyone cheering, especially early on with the representatives from Chile, Colombia, Côte d'Ivoire, and Curacao. Related, Pulido. Fans react to Atisa Manilo's Miss Universe 2025 national costume. The costume of Chile's Ina Mole was a blend between the Patagonia and Antarctic regions near the country, topped off by doves above her. Côte d'Ivoire's Olivia Yake, a strong contender, paid tribute to the Akan people of West Africa in another golden outfit with an elephant head at the center. Colombia's Vanessa Pulgarin, the current favorite of many pageant fans, also looked to the value of gold in ancient civilization. Curuco's Camille Thomas embodied the maternal spirit of her country, embracing diversity and ethnicity. Earning huge applause was Turks and Caicos' Berenice Dickinson as a brown pelican, Mexico's Fatima Bosch in her Aztec outfit, and another favorite, Puerto Rico's Camila Vitorino, as she became a hummingbird doing ballet. The biggest cheer was for hometown Bet Pravinar Singh as a yaksha, the guardian giant of Thai folklore. Latvia's Meldra Rosenberg walked out after Zimbabwe's Lashanda Moyes and her baobab tree-inspired costume, marking the only blip in the showcase save for Great Britain's Danielle Latimer, who intentionally tripped in her outfit. Her tripping act is inspired by My Fair Lady. All 120 delegates then emerged on stage for one final showing as fans cheered for their favorites. Atisa is vying to succeed reigning title holder Victoria Cher Thailvig and win the Philippines' 5th Miss Universe title. Coincidentally, The Philippines' last win was during the 2018 edition, when Odysseus Binibining Pilipinas batchmate, Catriona Gray, was crowned in Thailand in the very same venue.